Hey everyone, just here to deliver my day 3 PRK surgery update. So today the pain and discomfort is about the same as it was yesterday. The only major difference is my vision's a little bit blurrier today, and this is normal. It's supposed to recover as time goes on. Still probably able to see better than I could before when I wasn't wearing glasses. Otherwise, I pretty much just stayed inside all day. My next appointment with an optometrist is next week, so rather just stay in and sort of let myself recover and heal faster rather than trying to go out and push myself. Thought I'd also talk a bit about all the eye drops and everything I have to take, and some of the things I can and can't do as time goes on, just because I didn't really talk that much about it on the first day, and I thought it'd be interesting. Might be helpful for people to learn about it. So to start, let's talk a little bit about the eye drop schedule I was given. I have 4 different types of drops I had to take. I also have a separate drop that I've been taking for a while for cat allergies. So basically, let's go over the 4 types of drops. First one is called Vigamox. I got the no-name brand, which is called moxifloxacin. And this you have to take 4 times a day. Once at breakfast, once at lunch, once at dinner, and once before bed. And you take this all for an entire week until the day after you get your contact bandages removed. The next is AccuVail. This is like a steroid to prevent inflammation. You take this twice a day, the first and second day. So I actually finished taking this one yesterday. The third one is called Maxidex. This one is also a type of anti-inflammatory medicine. This one, just like the Vigamox, you take 4 times a day at breakfast, lunch, dinner, and bedtime. And then you've got your typical lubricating eye drop. They recommended Cystane over Hydrosense, so I went and got that. And you specifically have to get one that is preservative free. This is the French side here. Yeah, preservative free. Make sure you look for that. As for the other drop that I take, it's like an anti-allergy medication called Olapodine. I take it once a day. This isn't related to the PRK surgery. This is just something that I've had to take. They also gave me Tylenol 3s, and I can take 1 to 2 every 6 hours, depending on how bad the pain is. I've pretty much just been taking it before I go to sleep, and I was taking it yesterday a bit throughout the day because the sensitivity and discomfort was pretty bad, but today I haven't taken it, so it's been a little bit better. They also give you Gravol to sort of fight off the nausea that you'd get from taking the Tylenol 3s. And the final drop I have is Alkane, which is basically the numbing agent they used when they did the surgery. I can take that if the pain gets really bad, but they recommend not taking it because it slows down the healing. So I've been avoiding it entirely. I haven't taken it yet. I'm not planning on taking it, and I think at this point I'm at probably the worst part of the process, at least from all the other YouTubers I've seen talking about this surgery. Day 4 and onward is supposed to be when the pain starts to subside significantly, so I don't think I'm going to need to take the Alkane, but if I do, I'll let you all know. And finally, they gave me a schedule of when I can start doing certain activities again. I won't go through this in too much detail, but I'll just start with some basics of what what you can't do. So basically right after the surgery, by day 3, you can start watching TV again, but you got to keep your eyes lubricated. You can fly in a plane, but you got to apply eye drops very frequently. After almost a week, 5 days, you can start doing exercise again, driving, playing with babies, like light activities. For day 7, after like a full week, you can start doing things like dyeing hair and eyebrows if that's something you do, going to like a steam room, exercise, things that you would get like sweat in your eyes, where you're not supposed to do that early on because the sweat and stuff can cause an infection in your eye, and you really don't want that. An infection could lead to blindness, so definitely need to take care of your eyes until like the main healing process is finished. So after the next stage of healing, I guess, is 1 month, this is when you can start doing more extreme things like swimming, contact sports like hockey, skiing, putting in fake eyelashes, if that's something you do. Again, those contact sports are with eye protection, so you'd probably have to wear like goggles or whatnot. And then, yeah, you could also start doing sun tanning, but yeah, you definitely want to wear goggles for that. And finally, after 3 months, you can get eyelid surgery. It's not really something I'm concerned about. I don't ever plan on having eyelid surgery. But yeah, that's sort of like the whole schedule. I could probably post a photo of this online if people are interested, and same with the other chart, but I'm sure those will be different depending on the clinic you go to. This is what my clinic gave me. So yeah, that's the day 3 update. Hopefully that was informative for people. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just showing the guidance they gave me. One thing I forgot to mention is there is a guide for taking eye drops correctly if you're not sure. And basically the gist of it is you pull your bottom eyelid down, pour the drop into the little pocket that creates, and then you close your eye for a minute to let it absorb. The first day I was doing it incorrectly. I was just like tilting my head back and dropping the eye drops into my eye like I always had done. But this way is definitely a lot better. It's a lot harder to miss, because like even if you hit like the side of your eye or something, it'll still fall into that little pocket. And yeah, after doing that, it's been a lot more helpful when taking drops. Another thing I forgot to mention, the Systane eye drops. They say take it 4 times a day, but they also said take it as much as you want, because it's just for lubrication. And the more lubricated your eyes are, the better. So I take it every 2 hours, sometimes even more if my eyes feel dry. But yeah, that's my update for today. Probably stop doing daily updates the further along I go. Maybe after I get the contacts out, I'll do like a weekly update, because there's not going to be as much changing and it's probably just going to be boring. And then maybe I'll do a monthly update if things haven't changed. I'll definitely do an update if something major happens or some major change occurs. But yeah, I'll keep doing daily updates until probably the end of the week. And anyways, thank you all. Hey, sort of a last minute update for day 3. It's about 6-7 o'clock right now. Pretty much all the pain and discomfort is gone at this point. It just sort of faded as the day went on. Light sensitivity is still a little bit there, but as you can see, I'm not wearing glasses right now, and I'm actually able to do that for an extended period of time without my eyes feeling like I need to squint. I do still have blurry vision, but that's expected. because your eye is basically healing over. Plus I have the contacts over, which are not really meant to improve vision, they're just meant to protect your eyes. So yeah, that's just sort of a last minute update that I decided to tack on to the end of the video here. Yeah, I'll talk to you all tomorrow.